Hey, Teacups, welcome to another live episode of Tea with Teash podcast. I'm your host, Teash, and today I am sitting with Miss Michelle Robinson. She is the owner of St. Louis based, let's check it, St. Louis based Demi Blue Natural Nails. And so I'm really excited to speak with her today, well, tea with her, because like I said, she's in a sister city of St. Louis and she is amazing. She has an award winning nail polish line, and it's vegan, by the way. Check that, okay, clock. So how are you, sweetheart?
Hey, thank you for having me.
Of course, I had to. You came down my timeline and I said, listen, I have not spoken to anybody from St. Louis. I said, I got to do it because you guys are like 3 hours away from us and I always show love.
Yeah.
So, listen, so the owner of Demi Blue Natural Nails, what's in a name? How did you come up with that name?
Well, I came up with the name because my grandbaby, her name is Demi, and blue is my favorite color. So I wanted to
Okay.
incorporate a business that, had a bit of the legacy piece and a little personality of me, which is the blue. Blue stands for strength and resilience and
Mm-hmm.
boldness. And so, yeah,
Yes, ma'am. That was my mother's favorite color, royal blue to be exact. So
royal
every
blue.
time I see something, I try to throw a blue heart somewhere in there just
Yes.
to keep her legacy going.
Yeah.
So you started your business in 2022 and you have been doing some amazing things ever since. So let's talk about it, honey. Especially the fact that Tabitha Brown some time back did a review
Mm-hmm.
on your nail polish kit. What's going on with that, honey? Because I know you were excited.
I am. Yeah, I started the brand. It's a purpose brand, right? My
Hmm.
mother's a breast cancer survivor. She wasn't able to wear nail polish because of the chemicals that make,
Hmm.
conventional nail polishes and gels. And so I wanted to create something that was safe for her. And I just went out there and did some research. I noticed that there wasn't a lot of us that owned nail polish companies that
Hmm.
were focusing on health around nail care. And so, yeah, I just took it and ran with
That is so amazing, honey, because I know your focus is really health conscious for
Yeah.
vegans and children. And I'm so glad that you highlighted breast cancer survivor because I have a cousin who is a breast cancer survivor. And when
Mhm.
I tell you she will wear her nails longest to the long, honey,
Yes. Yes.
and I'm definitely going to share this interview with her and let her know that there is vegan options out there for you long nail girls and pretty colored
Yes.
girls and things like that. So when you decide to create a color, how do you go about that? Do you give them specific names or what?
Yes, I love that you asked that because this is my favorite part of the whole
Yeah.
thing. So I don't do it by myself. I've only named two of the colors, and I have
Okay.
over 40, 46 different colors in my collection, but I've only named two. And
Okay.
so what I do is I have an event every year called Name That Color. And the women
Ooh.
in the community or from all over, they come and I provide like all these different samples of polishes that I think are trending
Uh-huh.
or something that I just, found was cute. So I create these samples. I put all these samples on a table and they first have to collectively. Now, sometimes I have between 40 and 50 women at this event.
Okay.
They have to collectively select about between 10 and 15 different colors. And then they have to narrow those colors down to seven.
Okay.
And they all have to agree. They all have
Okay.
to agree. So they fight over what color stays, what color goes.
Hmm.
And then once they come up with the seven colors that we're going to add to the collection or whatever, then they compete to name them.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right.
So it's
So
it's a way to
yeah.
get community buy-in. It's a way to get some creative names because I can't think of everything, girl. Listen,
Okay.
my brain is this small.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes,
So your love for nail polish, because we are all nail colored, beautiful
yes,
colored girls, and we love it. Like pink is
yeah,
obviously my favorite color. Everybody knows that.
yeah.
And so what was the inspiration for you to say, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this vegan nail polish line
Yeah.
together. What was the motivating factor for that?
Yeah, so my mother, at the time when she was living with me, she was walking up the stairs. My mother
Uh-huh.
is very flamboyant.
Yeah.
Her personality, she wears her personality, right?
Okay.
From her hair to her makeup to her nails, all the things. And her going through cancer and chemotherapy, losing her hair, not being able to do
Mm.
all those fun things. I asked her one day, she was coming up the stairs. I said, "Ma, why aren't you wearing nail polish? Like, what's going on with your nails?" Just trying to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
I knew about the hair loss. I knew about, the other stuff, but I just didn't understand. My mother always wore red nail polish, and her nails were naturally long.
Yeah.
And so she said, "Well, I can't wear nail polish. The chemicals, they burn my nails. They turn my
Hmm.
nails black. The chemicals are really strong, so I can't, I can't inhale them." It was just a whole list of things. She told me why she couldn't wear them.
Yeah.
And I have a background in healthcare, so I understand how certain chemicals impact the body. But I
Hmm.
just never thought about nail polish. And I was one of those girls who was in the shops every 2 weeks too.
Okay.
And so when she told me that, I just started doing research. I started going out first looking for nail polishes that she could wear, just to
Yeah.
so she could have something.
Yeah.
And a light bulb, I'll never forget. A light bulb just went off and said, "Michelle, the nail polishes that are on the market still have bad chemicals. The nail polish on
Mm.
the market is dull and ugly, and
Okay.
they don't fit your mom's personality." And so I wanted to create bold nail polish colors that were healthy, that she would wear, and that women could still see her personality through them.
Hmm.
And so that's kind of how that started. And I first started with 7 colors, and they
Hmm.
were 7 free. So we were able to extract, 7 chemicals that were bad for us.
Hmm.
And then over the years, they just progressively, through research and, finding out the chemicals that were still left in those nail polishes, I just started to extract and replace. And now, we have a 21 free, clean, vegan, black owned nail polish that's sweeping the
Okay.
nation.
Because you said black on, y'all. Yes. I love that story. You know what? And to be completely honest with you, I have never heard of a vegan nail polish line until I ran across you.
Yeah.
So that's amazing to know. Who knew that there were a lot of toxicities and things in nail polish? And we love to look good, okay,
Yes.
first and foremost, but we want to also stay healthy. And I have a
Yes.
cousin, she's a nail tech, and they don't deal with any gels, any of
Yeah.
that. All they do is natural nails. And I
Yeah.
was like, so how does that tie into being real, real cute? And you can still
Yes.
be fine and all
Baby.
that with a
We
vegan
do
nail
all the
polish.
nail art. We do all the
Yes.
things. Nail art, everything. Little
Oh,
stickers and diamonds and
okay.
a brush, baby, will bring your nails to life. Yeah.
Tea and clocked.
Yes.
So back to Tab. How did that come about where she was even reviewing your nail polish line? Let's tea about that.
And wearing it on her toes, baby. Come on, let's not forget that. Did you see the clip? Did you see the clip on Instagram? Yes. So, I am the person that is going to kick down the door. I am going to break the barriers. I thought about who I wanted to have my nail polish. Who's my audience? Did I want to have my nail polish? Where should it go? What retailer? What person? Whatever. And so I just went on to these different, websites. I went on Tap the website to see how I could get my nail polish to her. And
Hmm.
she had, at the time, the Very Good Monday. I shipped my stuff to her, put a little note in there, and boom, that that's
Okay.
that's how it happened. And then
Girl, because
she,
I did a peek of it.
yeah, yes, she actually, and I put in my little note the fact that she is vegan, and the fact that, I wanted to make sure that she also had a healthy nail polish on her nails, because I know she loved the nails, girl. She always got the
Okay.
designs and the latest things, but is it vegan? Right?
Okay.
So, yeah, so I put that little note in there, and yes, her and Chaz opened it up and did their thing. So,
I love that. Now, let me just spotlight this one more time. You are the creator of an award winning
yes,
non toxic vegan nail polish for cancer survivors. That is a big deal. That holds a lot of weight. There are
yeah,
a lot of cancer survivors that may not feel their prettiest, they may not feel their best internally. And, honey, you are saving lives one pretty girl at a time.
yes,
Okay?
yes.
So, I definitely want to make sure that we put that on the floor because that's important.
Thank you.
So What other products do you sell? I know that you have a nail kit. Tell us about that.
Yes. Yeah, so the nail kit came about during COVID, right? Of course, the nail
Hmm.
salons were shut down and people weren't able to go get their nails done. So, of course, I created a DIY vegan nail polish starter box. That's one kit. The starter box comes with everything you need to start your nail care journey, your natural nail care journey, right? And I
Okay.
say natural nail care because, people still go to the nail salons even now,
Yeah.
but you can take your own stuff with you. Like, you don't have to use the things that they have. You want to make sure that you're, first of all, not cross contaminating and that you are using healthy nail care. So the DIY vegan nail polish starter box is for the girlies who love to do their own nails at home.
Hmm.
Um, and it comes with everything you need. I have a base coats, top coats, nail strengtheners, cuticle oils, nail polish remover that does not have acetone.
Girl.
And it comes with rubber gloves because we got to protect those hands when we're using
Girl.
chemicals, right? When we're cleaning the house.
Hmm.
So that's one kit. Then I have a three-step system. The three-step system is your base coat, nail polish of choice, and top coat. Those are for the girlies who I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to get. I just want it quick, fast, and in a hurry. The
Yeah.
three-step system is for that. Yeah, I have different color collections, and then I also have the Juliet box. So my mom's name is Juliet.
Okay.
I created the self care cancer survivor box for the survivor girlies. It comes with a little bit of everything: the nail polish, some self care fun stuff, and some affirmations for my survivors.
Well, look at that, honey. So we know that there's not a lot of places and spaces that are doing it like that. You have named all of your kids, what comes inside of them, what they're
Mhm.
including, and how we can still get ourselves together. Now, before you said that, because we don't use no gloves at home. We supposed to be using
I'm
gloves
supposed to be
when we
using
doing
gloves,
stuff.
child.
We didn't know that. So now we get the gloves, we get the polish, we get the this, the that, the cuticle oil.
Yes,
Shut the faucet off, cause I'm definitely gonna have to
yes.
put in an order. I'm gonna have to put in an
Listen,
order,
listen.
baby. And
They say you can tell a woman's age by her hands. Did you know that? You
no,
can tell a
ma'am.
woman's age by her hands. And here's why. We don't use sunscreen on our hands. We only
Uh
think
huh.
about our face and our bodies.
Uh huh.
But our hands need sunscreen and our hands need gloves. When we're cleaning windows in the house, cleaning toilets, washing dishes, we're supposed to be wearing gloves. And that's how we protect our hands from the chemicals because we're spraying stuff, right? We just
Yeah, absolutely.
all through the house,
Okay.
and so we're supposed to be using rubber gloves.
Well, honey, I'm glad that you said that. Now I got to put my hands in front of somebody and say, "How old do I look?" Then they'll be like, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you now, 43, honey. So I'm gonna see if they get that teen when I do that to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
absolutely. It's
okay. So
yes,
how do you plan to keep the girlies looking good? Like, are you coming up with new colors as we speak? What's going on with
yes.
that? Like, are you coming up with something, brainstorming a way to keep this whole thing steady Eddie?
Absolutely steady Eddie. I love it. We're actually uploading some new colors on our website as we speak. Hopefully, I will have them done by Monday. I have 7 new colors that I am rolling out for the fall.
Okay.
So every season, every year, I try to release at least 7 new colors. So from 2022, 2021, 22, every year I try to roll out 7 new colors.
Okay.
And so I have 7 new colors that I'm uploading to the website now. If followers sign up to our mailing list, they'll be the first to know. I always send my new products out to my mailing list subscribers first, so that they get first dibs.
Okay.
And then I'll release it on social media and across all of the other platforms. We're always rolling out new press on nails. I do have press on nails and toenails because that's a thing now.
Wait a minute. Now you know I didn't know that, Michelle. I don't know nothing about a press on. Like when we were little kids, but
Child,
not the toenail too.
they love the press ons and the toenails. It really was.
Huh?
It was a breast cancer survivor who asked me for toenails and press on nails. She
Really?
said, "I want the acrylic look, but I don't want to go get the acrylic. So can you do press on nails? Because I wasn't. I was strictly nail polish. I was like,
Yeah.
no, you got to have
Yeah.
nail polish. And
Yeah.
she asked me for them, and now, baby, I have naturally pressed demi blue.
Stop it.
Yes, yes. Press on nails, toenails, all the things.
Everything that the little girls and the big girls need in their life.
And the little girls, I have little kid press. I have little kid nail polish too. So they're pint sized bottles for the little girls.
Girl, stop.
We
So
got it
listen,
all.
Miss Michelle showing out now. Y'all didn't know the demi blue was a thing until now. Let's clock it.
Yes.
Now come on.
Yes.
And so therefore, all you guys definitely tap in. Make sure that you are getting on the mailing list. Make
Yes.
sure that you are being a part. Make sure that you are supporting those that have loved ones that are cancer survivors. If you're a cancer survivor, if you know cancer survivors, if you walk past somebody and they mention that they're cancer survivors, support this movement because there's so many of us with different types of cancers. You know what I'm saying? And we need to support one another. Absolutely, hands down.
and we
Listen,
definitely
girl.
and we definitely want to be proactive versus reactive, right?
Yes.
So the
Mm-hmm.
whole strategy is to get this product into the hands of women so that we can decrease our exposure to those toxic chemicals that have been linked to cancers. We don't want to wait
Yes.
until after and say, oh well, I guess I got to use this nail polish now. No, use
Yeah.
it now before
Yeah.
that becomes a problem. Take it to the nail salons with you. Use it at home if you're a DIY girl.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna order because I have countless nail polishes that are not vegan. As I said, I wasn't even hip to vegan nail polish at the time, and I have a lot going on, which I need to polish my nails right now. So I am
Mhm.
so glad to be able to talk to you. I have found you. I'm locked in. Whenever I slide and glide past St. Louis again, guess who I'm coming to
Yes.
see?
Yes.
For sure, I am. I got to.
Absolutely.
So in these next 5 years, where do you see your brand? Are we what we doing, Michelle? Because you are on to something, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are we just secured our nonprofit Demi Blue Cares, which is an arm of Demi Blue that is all about social responsibility. So we partner in the past. We partnered with organizations to provide manicures to breast cancer survivors, nail polish products to survivors who share their stories with us.
Mm-hmm.
We on our website we have a page called Demi Blue Cares, and you can go to that page and you can see breast cancer survivor stories
Mm-hmm.
and the communities that we help through our Juliet box. We gift our Juliet box to breast cancer survivors. So this nonprofit will help us really expand on that mission and really reach more survivors and to be
Mm-hmm.
able to provide more resources. And we also are working on our international expansion. I know that we have a lot of different things going on, with tariffs and different,
Yeah.
situations, but we do have some countries that we're partnering with that are wanting to have Demi Blue, in their spas and salons and things like that. So
Yes.
we're working on that. And then, more colors, more.
Yes. Well, we waiting on it, honey, because we like to switch it out every season, every
Yes,
week for every event, different social events. You got to have a different color for every setting. You
yes,
got to check the mood and feel the room. And
yes.
so, like right now, I do you think I have olive green anywhere? I
Ooh, and
don't.
I
So
got it in my collection. It's
you see
called
what I'm saying? That's what I'm
yes.
saying.
It's
So,
called Lend a Hand. When you go online, it's called Lend a Hand. It's
well, let
beautiful
me
too.
lend it to them.
But and we travel too. So we've gone to other states with pop-ups to participate in pop-ups. So if you've got some
Ooh,
pop-up events happening that we can, jump in the car and come to.
yes.
We've been to Memphis, Tennessee, and we get stores in Atlanta, Chicago, Cincinnati, Detroit. I mean,
Look at you,
we be
global.
everywhere. Yes.
Global.
Yes.
Okay. Well, one question I do have for you: when you started Demi Blue, what was your vision? What did you want out of the reach, out of your fan base, out of being a motivator, basically?
Yeah.
What did you set your eye on when you started?
So originally it was just what can my mom use, right? That
Yeah.
that she could, polish her nails. And then I started thinking about my kids and my granddaughter, and other women. And so it was
Yeah.
like, how do I get this brand in the hands of people who need it the most? And the fact that the nail care industry does not talk about nail health.
Mm.
It is just about the cosmetics of nails. When you go to
Mm-hmm.
manicuring schools, they don't teach you the health of it, right? They teach you the structure of the nail. They don't teach you how to care for the nail, and they
Yeah.
don't teach you the anatomy of the nail from a standpoint of healthy nails and nail growth, natural nail growth. It's all about cosmetics and enhancements. And so I wanted to use my experience in healthcare to be able to educate women about these chemicals, why it's
Hmm.
important for them to avoid it, and to provide them with a solution. And so that has been my vision and my purpose ever since, just to position Demi Blue to be a household name when people are
Yes.
thinking about healthy nail care.
I love it all. I love that it's black owned. You know, we are always big on supporting worldly, but we definitely need to pour back into ourselves.
Yes,
Every business has a purpose. Every business we want to receive blessings, and what you are doing is so huge and it's so magnetic. Because once I get the word out, once I get the bird call out, it's like
yeah.
that, and
I
I'm
love it.
excited.
The bird call.
Yeah, I got to get on the bad phone and tell them Michelle over there in St. Louis, baby, if you want good
Yes,
quality nail polish that won't kill you, go
yes,
ahead and get Demi Blue together. Give it a try. And like natural nails are a movement. You see how natural hair is a movement,
yes,
everything. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
make natural nails a habit too, ladies. Make it a lifestyle. Let's encourage you to get down with the vegan movement, especially vegan foods. We ain't gonna do that today, but honey, these pounds is paging me 911, and I'm like, no.
Yes,
So vegan is definitely a healthy way to go. It hopefully we can live a little longer. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? All
yeah,
around the board. But we can definitely be cute and things like that. And we are definitely
yes.
going to support you. I
Thank
am so glad to have met you, and I'm excited for you in this journey. And I'm waiting on you to really, really, really take off. Cause I'm gonna keep
yes,
ordering. I'm gonna go ahead and get this information. So before we get into this infamous question that I ask all of my guests, a fun fact about Miss Michelle, I definitely want you to highlight really quick how everybody can follow you, how they can order products, and this, that, and third.
yeah. So they can follow me on mostly all social media platforms at Demi Blue NN, like Nancy,
Yeah.
Demi Blue NN, DemiBlueNN on social media. My website is demibluenaturalnails.com. I am on LinkedIn, Michelle Robinson 40.
Yeah.
um, and what else? But definitely, when you go onto the website, demibluenaturalnails.com, sign up for the mailing list, and you get all kinds of great things when you sign up. And you also get a coupon for signing up as a first time subscriber.
Cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So, do you have a
Yes,
storefront in St. Louis for those that live in the area or coming through
yes,
there?
yes. I do. I have a storefront in the Grove, 4256 Manchester Avenue. Is our storefront, and we also have our products in a lot of retail stores in St. Louis and across the nation. So if you want to know if our nail polishes are near you, on our website there is a tab that says "Shop Demi Blue Local" or something like that, where you can
Okay.
find out where we are locally near you.
Yes, ma'am. Well, honey, like I said, I am so glad to have met you. I'm glad to have been able to open my eyes to the vegan movement because I did not know the vegan nail polish was in existence and how healthy it was. You know what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
still be cute, just like with food. Just because you eat vegan, you can still eat what you want and look good. So
Yes.
can you with vegan nail polish? You can still be cute, still stay alive, and
Yes.
still slay the girls and gather the guys. You know what
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
saying?
I love it. Where the guys
See,
at?
all over the place, baby.
Guys
So,
wearing nail polish too.
okay, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to take care of themselves and,
Yes.
look good and feel good doing it. So, this is about the time where we get into a fun fact about Michelle. What do people think they know or they might know, but you want to kind of clarify and give a little base to it?
Oh, I love that question.
Baby,
Okay.
I'm the one. That's why.
So people think with this business, they think I am just the most bubbly, outgoing person that
Yeah.
but I am such a social introvert.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very shy by nature, and
Hmm.
this business has forced me to become a little bit of an ambivert. That's a little bit of introvert and a little bit of extrovert. But
Okay.
I am such a social introvert. I would rather be at home all the time if I could.
Okay. So you just talk to the people when need be. Not all the time, or we ain't gonna do here and there. We're just gonna deal with you when we gotta deal with you, and then we're gonna get on out of there, right?
Absolutely. Don't invite
Well,
me
I
to the
love
party
it.
because I might not show up.
Okay, you want the people like, well, who all gonna be there? Because right there, you know
That's
you
it.
ain't going.
That's
You
it.
know you ain't going. I love it, honey.
But I'm getting better.
Listen.
I'm getting better.
Okay. I think I'm starting to get into that whole thing now that I've gotten a little older. Like as a Leo, baby, we all over the place. But now I'm stepping out cause I got to get out. Cause I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna be in the next 5 minutes. But it's so draining being around people and different energies. And I like to sit at home and binge watch and wrap my
Yes.
little hair up with a scarf and not do
Yes.
nothing. Okay.
Yes. Because Beauty and Black new season is on. Okay.
I heard about it. I'm gonna have to tap in because people are
Yes.
watching, and you know what I can't wait for is Reasonable Doubt, baby, season
Oh,
3.
yes. Yes. See, I'm the person that'll start over. I'll binge watch to start over, so I'm in, real time.
Yes, girl, because I done missed a little bit on last season. I know Jack's gonna come through. She gonna get them together as usual. Morris Chestnut in there, and I want to jump right now, like But yes, ma'am. So again, thank you so much for teeing with me today. Even though you didn't have no tea,
Absolutely.
but I'm not gonna hold it against you because you're
I
really
did
busy.
actually earlier.
Uh-oh.
I had some.
Okay, well, that still counts. So I love it. Like I said, I'll definitely continue to support, order my things, and just make sure that I add everything that you're doing to my stories and tag you
Thank
so
you.
people can be aware and they know what's going on, where you at, and all of that. Um, so what else is there that you want to let people know before you get out of here? Because we got to bounce around like an old school Chevy, honey.
Yeah, I just appreciate you having me on this platform and sharing me with your audience and everyone who goes onto my social media, my email, all the things, or my new nail friends. That's my tagline. I got
It
nail friends all
is.
over the place. So I'm excited for everyone to join me and to just take this natural nail journey by storm. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, honey, we're gonna make sure that we always support. We love a good old cause now. And now that you have been a guest on the show, anybody that has been a guest has now become a teacup officially.
Yay.
So you definitely are now from Kansas City, the sister city. And so, like I said, I can't wait to see everything that you have going on coming up. I know you're gonna kill it each and every time. And this look that you got going on, it's real chill, but it's still giving good
Okay.
God.
Thank
You know what
you.
I'm saying? Yeah, good God on a Saturday. I love it.
Thank
So
you.
listen, you are so welcome. And as I tell everybody at the end of every show, always make sure that you keep enough room in your teacups for new tea. Miss Michelle has given you all the information on how you can follow and all that. And if you need more, you can always inbox me, and I have no problem sharing her profile. But get into the movement, be blessed, be cute, and definitely keep gathering, honey. Bye.